The Slides panel on the left of screen shows your slides in order from top to bottom. You can change the order that slides will be displayed by dragging and dropping them in the Slides panel. The white line shows where the slide will drop when you release the mouse button. You can also change the slide order in the Slide Sorter, which can be accessed from the View tab or from this small icon next to the Zoom slider down at the bottom right of screen. This works fine for presentations that follow a linear path, but there will be times when you'll want to have a choice about which slide will be displayed next during your presentation. You might even want to link to a web page or other external media. To do these things, you use hyperlinks and actions. In this example, we'll make a menu that links to 3 different slides. We'll insert a SmartArt list that has placeholders for small thumbnail pictures. We'll select the 3 photos we're going to link to and type in some captions. Now we'll make the 3 slides that the list will link to. For each page, we'll insert a new slide using the title and content layout. Then use the image icon to choose our photos, change the title and center it. Once we've made our 3 photo pages, we can navigate back to our menu slide and select the first piece of text. We will make this the link. In the Insert tab, there are 2 options for links. Hyperlinks can link to other slides, to web pages, email addresses, and even other applications or media outside the PowerPoint environment. The Action button also lets us do all these things and also has other capabilities, such as playing a sound to accompany the action. We can set whether the action happens when the link is clicked or when the mouse moves over the link. We'll add a hyperlink to our menu text. In the dialog box, we check that we're linking to a place in this document. Then we scroll down the list to choose Photo 1. Click OK, and the link is now underlined and coloured to indicate it's a hyperlink, just like on a website. We'll repeat the process for the other 2 links. So now we have a menu that links to 3 photo pages. We can test the hyperlinks in the Slideshow tab. Click from beginning to play the whole presentation. Click on each slide to progress to the next slide. When we get to the menu, choose the second link, and the presentation will jump to that slide. Now we're stuck. We can't get back to our menu. Right-clicking the mouse brings up a navigation menu. Let's exit the slideshow and make some more links. Each photo page will need a link back to the menu. We can make a link by creating a shape, then adding a text box and adding a hyperlink to the shape. An alternative is to use the action buttons at the bottom of the Shapes gallery. These are already set up to perform common actions, such as navigating through a presentation. You could even use word art to create the button and place the link on the word art text or the text box. The links back to the menu slide will be the same for all 3 photos. So once we've made the button and linked it, we can copy and paste the button onto the other 2 photo slides. The Animations tab is where you can apply transitions from one slide to the next. You can also animate individual objects on each slide. There are fades, wipes, pushes, and more. You can add a sound to the transition, although think about how the sound could compete with your narration or background music. You have some control over the speed of the transition, and you can set whether the slide changes on a mouse click or after a set period of time, or both. The changes you make to the transition can be seen with the Preview button in the ribbon. You can also animate items within a slide. If you select a shape, an image or a text box, you can use the Animate menu to set it to fade, wipe, or fly in. This relates to how the image will first appear on the slide. If you choose by first level paragraph, bullet points will appear one by one. You can also access a lot more options by choosing Custom Animation, which opens the Custom Animation pane. Start by clicking Add Effect and then choose what type of effect you want. If you click More Effects at the bottom of the main menu, you'll be able to preview the effects before applying them. There are a lot of different types of effects. The best way to see what they do is to experiment with them. If you've animated more than one item within a slide, you can use the Custom Animation pane to choose the order in which they animate, the speed of each animation, the direction of fly-ins, and the trigger, or what starts each animation. The order of animations is also shown on the slide by these non-printing tags. You can animate Smart Art graphics, and you can choose to animate the Smart Art shapes one by one. Animations can really grab your audience's attention. Of course, they can be overused. If everything is whiz-bang, nothing will stand out. But animations can be very useful to control the flow of information in a slide and to emphasize important points. The order of slides can be changed in the Slides panel and in the Slide Sorter view. Hyperlinks and actions can link to slides, web pages, email addresses, and external media. Action buttons contain common actions such as document navigation. You can animate the transition between slides and the content on a slide. The Custom Animation pane has controls for fine-tuning animations.